So I just got done playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Overall, I enjoyed my time with Deus Ex. To get into some of my positives with the game, I think the graphics and the color choice were really good in this game. A lot better than Human Revolution, if anyone played that. That game is basically all yellow. In this game, they decided to add red, blue, green, and other colors to make it a lot more vibrant and stand out. The RPG elements in the game, like the choices you can make throughout the story, as well as your character upgrades, are really awesome. They make the game a lot more engaging, and specifically with the upgrades, they really feel like upgrades. Sometimes you get different skills or new things in video games and it's just kind of like when you get them, but in these you actually feel rewarded whenever you're playing and you're able to pick a new cybernetic enhancement for Adam, and it gives you a whole bunch of different ways that you can tackle any situation in the game. And seeing as Adam is the center of the entire game as the protagonist, he's a pretty interesting character, and you get to make some pretty neat decisions and also get some commentary from his point of view on a bunch of different issues revolving around the plot and story of the game. On the other hand, other than Adam, a lot of the characters in the story are pretty forgettable to me. I remember Miller, and he's pretty significant, but a lot of the side casts just aren't that great. They're not fleshed out that well, and I don't really care what happened to any of them, so those are a little bit weaker. And the story has some really good moments in it as well, especially like the commentary on augmented racism, like how the cops stop you for your papers a bunch, and like the themes of terrorism and all that. But overall, I'd say the story's nothing really to write home about. The villain's pretty weak in it, so there's no real big feeling of climax towards the end of the game. It's just nothing special. Some of the problems that I have this game are mainly technical. I had a lot of performance issues on my PS4 copy. There'd be some moments that got really framey, some screen tearing, that sort of thing. Probably by far the worst technical issue I saw was the lip syncing. The lip syncing is pretty bad, to the point of it looking like this. Hi, I'm Adam Jensen. I am a robot man. I throw things with my robot arms and shoot all the bad guys. Also, one other technical issue that I had a problem with was the load times. Especially for this being like a current gen game, the load times were pretty long. Many times if you mess up or die on a certain part, you'd be waiting upwards of like 20 to 30 seconds to reload again, and that's pretty long when you compare it to other games now that pretty much load immediately after you die or mess up. So yeah, overall, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, I would recommend it, but don't go out of your way to play it. If you like Deus Ex, I'm sure you will enjoy it, and if you're looking for a good cyberpunk-y first-person shooter RPG to tide you over, I guess, until Cyberpunk comes out, I'd say it's not a bad choice. But go into it knowing that there's going to be some technical problems. Deus Ex. Deus.